everyone. In today's class, we'll be discussing an important topic which is neighboring group participation. Okay. Now, to understand this particular topic, you need to have an idea with respect to aliphatic nucleophilic substitutions pertaining to SN1 and SN2 reactions. Okay. Now, when you talk about SN2 reaction conditions, okay, so in SN2 reaction conditions, what happens is that there is inversion of stereochemistry in the product. Okay. Now, based on this nucleophilic aliphatic substitution reactions, let us try to extend our knowledge to what is known as neighboring group participation. Okay. So, let us first try to put everything together. So, when you talk about, whenever you have aliphatic nucleophilic substitution, so what you try to do is, you are having a particular, so let us try to see, you are having this as a substrate, okay. Now, when you try to react it with externally added nucleophile, the nucleophile attacks from the side opposite to that of the leaving group, leading to the formation of the product with inversion of stereochemistry. So this is with respect to nucleophilic substitution reaction, that is when nucleophile is added externally. Now what you have to do is, let us try to encounter this particular situation. You have a group, you have a substrate like this, okay. Now you have a group in such a way that it is adjacent to that of the leaving group and it contributes towards what is known as neighboring group participation. So the groups should be so adjacently situated that it should have the lone pair of electrons. So if at all it has lone pair of electrons, it can displace of the leaving group via the formation of cyclic intermediate. So what you can see in this particular reaction is that the three-membered cyclic intermediate is being formed, okay. Now once you get the formation of this cyclic intermediate, then further to which the externally added nucleophile, it opens up the three-membered ring structure, leading to the formation of the product. Now if you try to compare the substrate and if you try to compare the product, what you find is the nucleophile gets added at the same site as that of the leaving group. So that means there is total retention of configuration in the product. So how can you explain this particular thing is that, now in the first step of this reaction, the group which possesses lone pair of electrons, okay. So the group which possesses lone pair of electrons, okay, it is displacing of the leaving group from the side opposite to it. So when it displaces of the leaving group, it leads to the formation of cyclic intermediate. Now the externally added nucleophile, what it does is, it tries to open up the three-membered cyclic ring structure from the side opposite to it, leading to the formation of product. So that means two SN2 reactions are taking place, which leads to overall retention in the formation of the product. Now if you try to, so this is a general introduction with respect to neighboring group participation. Now what we need to understand further is, what are various types of groups which actually lead to neighboring group participation, okay. So they are categorized into three different types. So one thing is, so neighboring group participations, it could be due to lone pair of electrons, or it could be due to the presence of pi electrons. Then the second type which we can, it is with respect to phenyl groups in the structure, and there is one more type of neighboring group participation which occurs due to the presence of sigma electrons or due to the presence of sigma bonds. Okay, so one by one we'll try to understand the exact meaning of each of this. Okay, now in this particular lecture I'll try to emphasize on neighboring group participation due to lone pair of electrons. Okay, so here are certain examples which I can tell you. So if you try to look at this particular example, so you have this as a substrate. It reacts with water 600 times faster than this. Again, there is one more example. This reacts with trifluoroacetic acid 3000 times faster than this particular substrate. Okay, so let us try to understand in detail why each of this substrate is reacting faster than the other. Now if you look at this particular substrate and compare it with this, okay, one of the driving force which is responsible is that the sulfur possesses lone pair of electrons, okay, which easily knocks off the chloro group, okay, leading to faster rate of reaction. Okay, so this particular driving force which is being offered by a group which possesses lone pair of electrons, okay, and which is responsible for neighboring group participation, it is known as anchimeric assistance. So you have anchimeric assistance. Now again, this particular example, we are having the tosylate group as a leaving group, and if you try to compare it with the substrate that is written here, so what you find is the sulfur, it possesses lone pair of electrons which offers anchimeric assistance in knocking off the tosyl group, leading to the faster reaction rate of this particular substrate. Then you have this final reaction. Now this substrate contains methoxy group. It reacts with alcohol 4000 times faster than okay. Now what you can see in this particular thing is that why this particular substrate is reacting faster than this. So what you find, so whenever such type of questions are being asked, okay, what you should think is, how is my substrate different from the other? So it clearly, you can clearly see in this particular substrate that it contains the methoxy group, okay. It acts as a driving force so as to knock off the leaving group, leading to the faster reaction rates. So these are certain examples which help you to understand the actual meaning of neighboring group participation. Now let us try to see some more examples and the mechanistic aspects. Okay. So this is a substrate. Okay. What you find is it reacts faster, leading to the loss of chloro group. Now what you find in this case is, again, sulfur, it is possessing lone pair of electrons. So sulfur, it can knock off the chloro group. through the formation of three-membered intermediate. Now this is the three-membered ring intermediate which is formed. So which undergoes ring opening. So it undergoes ring opening so as to form. So what you can see in the product is that. So if you try to differentiate between the substrate and this particular intermediate which is being formed, the chloro group, it is being replaced by OH group. Subsequently, to knock off the another chloro group, the lone pair of electrons on sulfur acts as a driving force. So that means this is relatively fast. So this takes place in relatively rapid manner and you are getting the formation of another three-membered ring intermediate which is opened by water molecule. Leading to the formation of the product. Okay. So one thing you should know is, so as to get the chloro groups replaced by the OH group, there should be an anchimeric assistance which should be offered, which leads to the formation of this particular structure. Then one more example is there which is known as beta chlorosulfide, and you are trying to compare it with ether analog. So what is observed is, if you try to compare the beta chlorosulfide with that of its ether analog. Okay. Now what happens is, again you are having the same structure, but the difference is with respect to the elements which are associated, with the respect to the atoms which are associated. So what you can see in this particular case is that sulfur also has, so now sulfur is below oxygen in the periodic table, and what you can see is not only sulfur is below oxygen in the periodic table, but as you go down the group, electronegativity decreases. Oxygen being more electronegative in character, okay, so that means it is reluctant to contribute its lone pair of electrons which is responsible for knocking off the chloro group. Instead, sulfur, which is less electronegative, it knocks off the chloro group more easily, thus offering better anchimeric assistance. Okay, so this shows why this particular sulfur analogues reacts at a faster rate. So with this, we have seen certain examples which occurs due to participation by lone pair of electrons present on the substrate. Okay, so I think with regards to this particular lecture of mine, we can put everything in a nutshell. In contrast to conventional aliphatic nucleophilic substitution, the group which is responsible for knocking off the leaving group, it is present in the same substrate, and with regards to stereochemical outcome, it results in the formation of the product with retention of configuration. So when you are talking about retention of configuration, it occurs due to 2SN2 process which leads to retention of the configuration. So there are certain examples, okay. So it is with regards to lone pair of electrons which is present in the structure that offers better anchimeric assistance, and it results in faster rate of the reaction. Okay. Thank you, students.